How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Now here's Heinrich. Averaging 6 points per contest. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Brooks. AT that time from Curry. Into Green. And Gibson with the block. Now here is Mirotic. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
Iguodala and Lee at the forwards. Livingston is out there with Barbosa. And it's Bogut and it's the center, filling out the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. And good on the basket. Book it. Lee's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Warriors. Got that one up quick.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense. Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy pickups.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
One of the reasons they've got the lead is because they've taken good care of the ball.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Chicago also making some changes. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gibson. Dunleavy comes in for Mirotic. And it's Butler in for Kirk Heinrich. Barbosa kicks to Lee. Tipped away. Stolen by Noah. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Butler. 20 points for him last game again. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. With all that Sean Livingston went through with his horrific injury a few years back, you know, Steve, it's amazing just to see him out there on the floor playing basketball.
Yeah, I remember seeing that live. It was one of the most awful things to see on a basketball court. And I just have so much respect for Livingston, the way he's continued to grind it out and carve out a career for himself. He's become a very, very good player.
And with Livingston, you know, he had to adjust the way he played after the injury, but was able to pick things up on the fly as he managed to be a contributor on every team that he's been on since the injury. And I think that says an awful lot about him as a player and as a person.
The second chance effort. And Gasol with the lay-in.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. Stayed with that play from start to finish.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line.
Well, with Livingston, as you said, he had to adjust his game a lot, you know, after the injury. But he was so skilled coming into the league that you knew he'd find a way to become a positive influence on the floor. He's not one-dimensional at all. He can do a lot of things out there.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Pau Gasol made a big move this summer to join the Chicago Bulls. He was courted by a number of teams, but went with his instinct. He sees the Bulls as a team that can compete for a title, saying without a doubt it is one of the championship favorites in the East alongside Cleveland. We'll see how far they go, guys.
We will indeed. Thank you, Doris. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. The Bulls third.
Yeah, they've been on a defensive tear lately, allowing so few points, and I think it's the energy with which they play.
Good on the second free throw. Warriors trailed by 6. In low to Lee. Stolen by Noah. Deflects the pass. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
Derrick Rose, born and raised on the south side of Chicago, now playing for his hometown Bulls. He even became a partner and endorser for Chicago's top deep dish pizza chain. He does represent this town.
The pull-up. Lee gets the rebound. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
For 3, Dunleavy. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Mike Dunleavy, the former number 3 overall pick out of Duke, Steve, back in 2002.
Yeah, he played on that Duke team back in 2001 that won the NCAA championship. Played alongside Williams and Boozer. You know, never really became a star, but a quality player over his 12-year NBA career.
Chicago making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Here's Curry. Aaron Brooks picking up that last basket. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. 1:51 left in the second quarter. Here's Curry. And it's sent back by Noah. Butler attacking. Dunleavy cashes in for a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
And Mike Dunleavy Jr. is the son of a former NBA player and coach, Mike Sr. Actually, I played against Mike Sr. during his days. And Mike Sr., the dad, was a 6'3" point guard. Mike Jr. at 6'9". Because of that exposure to his dad's game, Mike Jr. has always had great ball handling skills even at 6'9".
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Looking to end the drought. Here's Thompson. Makes it off the glass. Thompson's got 6.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height. And for Dunleavy, a really smart help defender, and offensively has become more and more reliable with his three-point shot here in the latter part of his career.
Brooks kicks to Butler. From deep three-point range. Takes the 3. Butler missing again.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And the basket by Curry. That'll be a 5-second call. And the Warriors with some changes. Bogut comes in for David Lee. And it's Draymond Green in for Andre Iguodala. The Bulls also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Heinrich in for Mike Dunleavy. Curry kicks to Green. From past the arc. And we're through 2 here in a good one. It's Chicago, up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
I'm a gangster, but y'all
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, it takes a lot to dominate a game without shooting the lights out, but that's what he's been able to do with his work on the glass.
Yeah, straight up, Steve, he has owned the glass all game long. I mean, nothing comes off the iron without him at least getting a hand on it. He's been an absolute beast out there.
Taking a look at the Bulls. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in a small forward. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris.
The Warriors, one of the top defensive teams in the league the last couple of seasons, and the improvement coincided with a change in defensive strategy. They're sending pick and rolls down towards the sideline. They've got bigs. Andrew Bogut can really protect the rim. So they're doing what coaches call shrinking the floor, and it's been very effective for them.
And Curry, here we go. And it's off the back rim, no good. And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Joakim Noah.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Got it.
And downing a pick and roll. Basically, a guard gives the ball handler a lane towards the basket, but prevents them from using the screen.
I like your basketball knowledge and acumen. Yeah.
See, I've been listening to you.
That's exactly right. The big man sits back around the free throw line and deny penetration. It's a strategy that basically concedes the deep two. Another indication of where analytics is coming into play in terms of strategy.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Curry. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Nazi Muhammad's checked in for Noah. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And Rose wide open. He shoots. The kick outside to Butler. They get the rebound. Passes it to Dunleavy. And again, no good by Chicago.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Pass to Thompson. From deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 9. The Bulls leading by 3. On its way from Rose for 2. Here's Dunleavy. Hits the target from 18 feet. He's got 7.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game.
That was really about good positioning on that steal. He got himself into the passing lane and then picked off the kick out.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. It's stolen by Curry. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, folks, tonight a great rebounding game we're watching in progress. And now, you know, with that in mind, let's take a look at the all-time record for rebounds in a single game. How about Wilt Chamberlain with 55 rebounds back on November 24th, 1960.
And that's a record that I'd always thought would stand forever. No one's come close to it for decades.
And both free throws good for Green.
Draymond Green was the 35th pick back in 2012, and he's made an impact thus far with his defense, rebounding, and great IQ for the game. And I like his competitive spirit, too. He helps you win in a lot of ways.
Thompson with it. Gasol covering. And again, no good by Gold. Golden State.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Dunleavy's shot is off.
And Green, more of an offensive player at Michigan State. I think he's still adjusting to the added distance on the NBA three-point arc, but shot it really well in the playoffs last year, so just getting better and better every year. And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Thompson dishes to Iguodala. It's good. This game is all even.